What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Helium. Helium's price has been tanking for a while now, but in particular recently. I'm going to go through exactly why and how the overall market, well, certainly how the overall Helium community and the miners are feeling about it. If you're a Helium holder or you're considering getting into Helium, you're going to want to pay attention to this because this also has wider impact for the markets. Because what's happened can happen to any crypto effectively. So if you're a crypto investor, it's relevant to you as well. Before I get into it, I update the spreadsheet. These are the first 26 coins that I spoke about on the channel. Their prices when I recorded the videos and their current prices. I just invested $100 into each of these when I released videos about them, and you were still holding that crypto, you'd be in profit for around 9.8K. However, if you had invested $100 into them and you sold in the bull cycle when the markets were riding high, you'd have been in profit for 123K. Staggering differences there. And now we're in a bear cycle. It's the singular best time to invest. I found Phantom in a bear cycle. As you know, that was obviously a Udemy course I did where I said it'd be incredible. It would do 100x, and it did way more than that. I also found Theta and Zilliqa and VeChain and Engine. And to be fair, NKN in the bear cycle and Horizon. That top 8 were bear cycle findings. If you want to see the coins I'm buying in the bear cycle right now, come check out Copy My Crypto. It's where I share everything I'm doing. Links in the description. Go read the site, see the success stories, and if it resonates with you, come join. Everything is verifiable, by the way, because it's all on bloody YouTube. So if you like it, I look forward to seeing you there. Right, Helium. So, Helium. Helium's price has been bottoming for a while. And if we look at the past 7 days alone, that is a massive, massive, massive decline. But in particular, we saw that over the past sort of 2 days, 3 days, we've seen sort of price declines of around 20%, 25%. So what the hell has been happening? Because Helium's been a strong project. So why has this decline happened? Well, there's a few reasons. So they're proposing a move to Solana. And Helium has lost significant value since developers proposed a plan to move from their network over to Solana. Overall, HNT is actually down 32% over the past week and 47% in the last 30 days. 47 goddamn percent, it's halved. And actually, when we look at it on the monthly basis, there was a point where it was at $9.60. So it's properly declined. In fact, it's, sorry, $9.40, not $9.60. So it is about 50% loss. And that major change is coming. Or is it? That's the question. But Helium could be set for a major change as the core developers want to move from its own blockchain to Solana. But if Helium's token price is any indication, obviously investors and users are not happy about this. Helium has fallen about 15% since the Solana migration governance proposal that was announced on Tuesday. And if it only continues a recent downtrend that it's been on. And we're currently seeing it as one of the biggest losers, or the biggest loser, in the top 100. By contrast, you're seeing, other cryptos that have been rallying. In fact, I think right now Bitcoin's up above the 20K region. It's hovering around 20.3. It's doing okay. Not okay, but, it's rallying. But that's off the data released today. So in late July and early August, Helium faced controversy when a pair of companies that it claimed as partners, cloud software giant Salesforce and scooter rental startup Lime, said that they had no official ties to the decentralized network. Nova Labs, which represents Helium's founders, said it would adopt a more rigorous process for marketing brand partners. That is a big marketing way of saying we lied. That's not great. That's not great. You know, Helium is looking to be, you know, the way that Helium have been advertising for so long. There's been a lot of believability about it, and I do believe Helium is a strong network. They launched a 5G network designed for smartphones and laptops. Has more than 3,000 node operators thus far. You know, in June, the network's backers announced plans to embrace a network of networks approach that launches individual tokens for each protocol. Developers from the Helium Foundation and Nova Labs want to move Helium to Solana, which is obviously a rising and fast layer 1, but they have had real big flaws. Like, there is part of a reason that people are upset. And one of them is the mining, the other is Solana itself. Solana have had downtime relentlessly for the past year. The proposal also claims that more HNT reward tokens will flow to the pool of node miners, making it more valuable for users. But miners are not over the moon about it. Social media sentiment's been massively mixed. Many have pointed to Solana's previous network stability, which is a big issue. Solana have had huge amounts of downtime over the past year. And that's the way that they've designed their protocol, so that if it's overwhelmed, it stops and starts and reboots. You know, the part of that, the reason that Solana did that was, you know, I've spoken about Solana in the past. I don't think Solana's bad, but I don't like the way that they've structured things. But they have done it in a way to avoid the gas wars situation that we have seen with Ethereum, where all of a sudden you might have to spend $1,000 to make a transaction. You know? But the big point is, look, Solana's network stability issues are not necessarily a good fit. In fact, they're probably a bad fit for a service powering wireless networks. That has to be considered. You need network stability for a network that's powering wireless networks. This is not, that doesn't make sense. And yeah, Helium developers said Solana's a layer 1 that focuses on the importance of scalability and speed. There's no doubt about it. It's faster and more scalable than what we've seen around. Community voting on this proposal begins on September 12th and ends on September 18th. I don't know why they've put all of this in past tense. That's a very weird way of doing things. As of now, the network has more than 1 million hotspots running on the Helium network. Helium is a beast, is backed by large institutions like Andreessen Horowitz. And they've raised tons of funding, by the way. But overall, I'm not enamored with this as a concept. I do believe Helium is quite a special idea, and is a unique and special project. But goddamn, the moving onto a network that has had multiple moments of downtime is concerning. And if you are a Helium holder, and if you're a crypto holder, you do have to bear in mind, look, overall governance votes come out, right? We don't know how this vote's going to go. And governance votes, unfortunately, are easily manipulated in multiple cryptos. We've seen that in the past with a plethora of big cryptos. And you do need to be aware that whatever you hold, any crypto can do this. But how the vote lands is important. But no crypto is unique in that regard, beyond probably Bitcoin, I suppose. You know, Ethereum are moving to proof of stake from proof of work. It's a big move, but it was voted. It was a decision made. Helium and any other crypto can make a decision to do these votes. And if the votes don't go your way, or even with the uncertainty around the vote, you see the price decline. Helium's dropped massively just since the announcement. And from its all-time high, it's dropped massively. But you can see overall sentiment about how people are feeling. You know, there are a lot of people that are going, I put so much money on HNT miner, the upgrade items. Now they put everyone on deny list to cut their profit, and you have to wait weeks till the problem is solved. They want private pictures and locations, but you're seeing how people are starting to feel, and it's not. And some people are very, very bullish, but bullish long term. Maybe short term, not so bullish. You know, it's some people saying it's over. There's a, and you're always going to have this bag or this range of perspective. But I would echo the sentiment that there is a concern because of the way Solana have structured things. Although Solana, at one point I will make Solana, and I'm not fudding Solana, but Solana have, since the outages, started looking at ways that they can prevent these outages. And if they can address those issues, Solana could be an ideal network for Helium. But it's something people do need to bear in mind. And it can happen to any crypto, pretty much. So it's something you do need to be aware of within the crypto market. But if you're a Helium holder, guys, how are you feeling? How do you feel about the proposed move to Solana? Does that fill you with confidence? Does that fill you with fear or angst? Let me know in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you know when new content is coming out. And if we're now in a bear cycle, guys, the markets are down, it's the perfect time to invest, and that doesn't matter what market it is, whether it's crypto or whether it's stocks and shares. When you're in a bear cycle, it is the singular best time to invest. And if you want to see the coins I'm buying up in the bear cycle, the ones I think are going to have the massive gains, like I said with Phantom. And when I find the next Phantom, I'll be letting the members know. So if you want to see what those coins are, those coins that I think are going to explode in the next bull cycle, come and check out Copy My Crypto, go to the site, and if it resonates with you, I hope to see you there. Yeah, take it easy, folks. Bye-bye.